All right, we got a game called If Sunsets. Now, this is also a demo. This is basically like a pirate game mixed with 7 days or something along that lines. It's a crafting and whatever. We're gonna play it on easy because we don't make it too difficult for us. Enter a name. What name should we use? Use my name. We start with 3 points, so I'm gonna put one in HP, one in attack, and one in defense. I'll worry about stamina later. Kind of like the pirate look. You have a knight. You have whatever the heck that is. You have bones. This would be like your slave, just a regular old fashioned whatnot. And this is a story driven game.
So, a long time ago, I heard this story from another fairy. They had just barely escaped from the island the Kraken is protecting. That island apparently has an abundance of food and places to rest. And they noted how they'd never seen another place that was as close to a paradise as that island. However, they warned that anyone who visits that island should escape as soon as they can. Then, they went off on a rant. They're coming. They're going to come for me. When the sun sets.
We're going to cut to the chase, but essentially, you're a pirate. You're looking for this special island, I'm guessing, and Kraken destroys the boat that you're in and shipwrecks you on this island. So we're going to go ahead and skip what the cutscenes for all that because it's a lot. I mean, there's a lot to watch, but you can see right there the Kraken basically rips your boats in half, and you're going to this island where there's zombies when the sun sets. So basically, the If the Sun Sets game name is what it is once the sun sets, the zombies come out. So it's all peaceful during the day and just a madhouse at night. So your goal is to make each day count for, All right, so we got, hey, fool, can you hear me? There it is. All right, I'm going to skip through a lot of this, so I'm just going to, basically, it's everything I just said. There's a curse on the island. The world can't survive here. So we have the rest of today to gather our stuff and be ready. Okay, we're gonna take that. We'll take that. What is that? Bottles. There's a note and a pistol. And some fragments, food and water, meds. It's basically like any other survival game. You gather materials and you can build. We're gonna gather all the materials we can. You can sit here and break the stuff for wood. Once you search something, it's pretty much done. So, some cloth. Looks like we got some junk in here. What is that? A repair kit. That's good to have. Some beef jerky and then some bandage. Yeah, we'll take all that. All right, let's continue to gather stuff so we can make an axe and things like that. Get us some food. Things like this, you just gather a bunch of stone and just lying around, or there's sticks that's just lying around. I have played this for a 1 day, so 1 day of it, so I kind of have an idea what happens. And I didn't play it right the first time, and I regretted it. All right, we should have enough to get things started, so let's we're gonna craft a stone axe. Put that down. Oh, yeah. You don't want to drop your axe. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and put this down. It has 1 bullet in it, and I don't think we have more. So, durability is 1 of 1,000, but it only has 1 bullet. So let's go ahead and craft us a pickaxe and our crafting hammer and our trap hammer. These are all things you're going to need day one. So we have a pickaxe, we have this hammer, and we have this hammer. All right, now I'm going to go around and gather stuff. This is some fibers. Coconuts, you can use them for food. You can gather all this stuff. But I need as much material as I can get right now because, like I said, at night, once night falls, this place is it's just happening with people, and they attack all night. So we will get through a horde. Essentially, what's a horde? So we got all that. Let's gather this. All right, go ahead and bring this down. All right, it wants me to destroy another barrel, so let me get over here and do that. I guess I got to do it with my bare hands. Why is it not counting that? And gather the stuff that's loose and laying around. Let's see. I guess it had to be a good one. Open the crafting menu. Done. Done. Eat and quench thirst. What do we have for food? Food's the one thing I do need. You got to go here. And you can use it like that. Right. I'm going to gather up a bunch of stuff here, like I said, and I'm going to show y'all what we're going to do for a base. My last time to do this, I built a base. I mean, I even went in the jungle and did all kinds of stuff. But like I said, I wasn't thinking the horde was going to be like it was. So we're going to do it the right way. Some bombs. Get there a bunch of wood. Right. So this hammer you can repair items with. So like you go to your crafting menu, you pick repair. I hit the wrong button. And you can repair it. It wants me to craft a club or a spear, so we're going to go ahead and craft a club because I kind of like the clubs. We'll get it as a weapon down here we can actually use. All right. I'm going to get all this stuff prepared up. These will hurt you too. They're spikes. So I don't know if any of y'all have played man, what is it called? Night of the Dead. But it kind of reminds me of Night of the Dead because you have, you know, different traps and you have different things that you can set up. That's what the little trap hammer is for. Get all as much as we can of this stuff. I'll put it all in the water. I'm trying to catch it as it's falling so that I don't have to go hunting for it. All right, we've got half a day gone. Got some feathers in that one. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here. Now we have some, we got a gate. Let's hunt some crab, because that's one of the things it wants us to do. All right, and basically he becomes like a container. So this looks like a good spot to build our campfire. So let's do that. Build a bed. Need need more cloth. 2 more cloth to build a bed. All right. This looks like a good a spot as any, so let's do build. And we can put some fuel in here. Right. Try cooking crab meat. So now we're gathering up all the stuff. Now let's work on some traps. Okay. Traps, we have different ones. We have spike traps. I'm not going to mess with the spike traps right now, I don't think. We have triangular traps. Does 1,000 durability. What is this? 950. These walls that we're behind have a good chunk. Explosives. All right, let's do one attack. One attack. I'm looking at how much damage it does. Stone spikes. Got a good durability, so let's make those. I'm gonna put them right up against here as best I can, and it just goes off of how much materials I have. We'll put a couple there. These don't actually have any more stone. So let's do this one. But yeah. Gotta surround this place. That way we have a good defense. We'll fight the horde inside here. All right, I need more materials. Let's go grab some more wood. Need some more sticks. A container. Well, yeah, better outfit. Some more cloth. Now we have enough to make a bed. Excuse me. And as you go through here, there's so much of this is just for visuals. If you look in the top left corner, it's 1 o'clock almost, and the skull is turning red. So we're getting to the point where getting there. And what you have here, this is an altar. These purple stones, you can get the big stones. That's what it tells you here. So when you put 3 of them in here, you can craft the big ones out of the small ones. When you put them in there, it makes it where you're safe for one day. You won't have any horde. So if, let's say, you're building something and you don't want to have to stop, or you're just not quite ready for it, and they give you an out. They give you something you can do to take the day off. These sticks, man, these little sticks are like lifesavers because you can use them to repair and different things like that as the horde's happening. So always make sure you have plenty of materials. The palm leaves you can make roofing and thatch with, things like that, which is part of the job it wants you to do, is build you like a little base. But we're going to focus mainly on the horde today. That way we can always, once we're set up for the horde, we can we'll be set up for good, Beetle. I'm going to go ahead and run around, chop all this wood down. And this stuff does come back, so just chopping it down doesn't get rid of it. I'm gonna go build some stuff back here. This section. Let's do, I think the triangular spikes are what we've been doing. Let's put one there. Put one there. And we'll put one there. Now, I'm going to put some of these. Yeah. Need more material. Let's see. I do have a repair kit, but I'm not using it on my stone, my pickaxe. So let me run through, grab some twigs, and I will make another one. And the twigs respawn, so you just gotta find them. Like, here's one over here. There's one over there. Let's craft another one. This one I'm just gonna Put this down here and go to town. Hungry. Okay. Go ahead and use that. Use that. Get something to drink. I have an empty bottle. Use that. Those are better than mine. This is armor 2. Those are armor 8. Right. And another one of these. That'll keep us healed. Alright, so the only thing I don't have is sticks. And if you need to, you can always kill these crabs with any weapon. You just have to point the little cursor at them. You know what I'm saying? You can do it that way. We need lots more sticks. I bet you can't break this stuff down. There's not even a way to get up there. You might be able to build something to it. I don't know. Pickaxe. I guess so. It's just mud and dirt. Or mud and stone. Let's see, flint. But I'm not real sure what the mud is for. Probably for like bricks and things like that, maybe. I need sticks, and these little bushes give me sticks. There's a rabbit. A banana. Both those gave me sticks. They gave me wood. What does he give? Bamboo. I know the beaver gives you pelt. Big sticks. This stuff will be good anyway, but my inventory's full. Need to build a repair kit, bandage, seed. Let's take the banana. Is that the other banana still over here? All right, I'm gonna go in here and make some storage. Then we'll work on a couple more traps. How long this is going to take me to do, so let's see. So we have a regular chest somewhere. A workbench, wooden chest. And see, then you can craft planks. Planks work for things too, so. Go ahead and enter around this way. Yeah. Where did my stuff go? Oh, it needs planks. Let's craft 10 planks. Go ahead and eat that, give us some health and some food. Wooden chest was just a scroll on the ground. Funny. That looks about right. And we can put stuff in here. What is this? Welcome to the island. Don't even need that, but here. Medicine I'll keep. That stuff I'll keep. Repair kit I'll put over there. I'm gonna hang on to the stuff that possibly gonna be used. That per se. Definitely don't need that. Keep the mushroom over here. Book of Midas. A piece of paper that somebody's written on. It says use it from the hot bar. Doesn't do anything. Bones. These chests aren't huge. They don't have a ton of room, but they do have a fair amount. Oh, what is that? A pine cone? Okay, I'll put all this stuff over here for now. But I don't really have a use for right now. This thing, put over here. Need more sticks is what I need. Make limbs regrow to make the blind see, to make grant magic those with no mana. Okay. Maybe it's something we can sell. I don't know. Doesn't really have a whole lot of use to me at the moment. We'll take, see, it's 15% bleeding. I'll do this. We have some medicine in here. Do this. I'm gonna put another wrap here. So if anybody's wondering why I go the wrong direction when I'm trying to go to something, it's because the triggers are backwards. Like to go to the left, you have to hit the right trigger. And if you want to go to the right, you have to hit the left trigger. It's confusing. I'll get used to it eventually, but for now it's kind of hit and miss. And the horde starts at a weird time. I want to say it's like 1900. And it ends at like 6 or something. Wood, so we're going to go ahead and smash and crash all this stuff. Anything from that. Nothing. But you can't harvest them for bones. You know? That's the ship the Kraken destroyed. Need more twigs. I got lots of sticks, like the big logs, but I don't have any twigs. And when I'm doing my upgrades and repairs, which is why I need to gather a bunch before nightfall. Some good sticks there. Now, right up here, there's a hog. He is hard to kill. So you definitely don't want to run in and just try to take him on. Yeah. Got some more levels up, so we're gonna put some points. Then we're just gonna have to wait for stuff to respawn because I don't want to go any further in there right now. Not this close to nightfall, and everything's gonna start becoming crazy over here. So let's go ahead and take a look at our points. Traits, we have skill tree, regular, you know, you pick your thing and go down the line. Traits. Oh, and by the way, this game is free right now. It is, I think it's a demo. It may not be. It may be the actual game, just completely free on Steam. Let's see. This is our stuff. We got 6 skill points. That's what I need to do. Put some in everything. So 1 of each. All right. That'll help us a little bit. Let's see. And then you have your quests. I'm still working on my tutorials. These are all the items in the world we found. Look at, that's a pretty good list, pretty good size. We found 15 items that are total. And there's recipes of things. Noah found the beaver, and we found the crab, but I don't know why it's, I guess you got to find the book on it or something. Special stuff. This is our ferry. Let's see. Okay. So the stones build your ferries, and your ferries do help out a little bit. Not much, but it does help. These little deals right here. So we have mana spear. Don't have any of those. All I have is the mana sphere. Yep. Which I mean, it does something. I don't know what. Appearance, you can change what she looks like. You can talk to her. She's got a list of things, and you can level her up. I have some stones, so let's go in here. I'm gonna see if I can level her up. I think these are what they're saying she consumes. Maybe not. Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out as I go. One last run through, see if we can find any sticks and stones. Break some bones. Let's see, here's some that respawned. Stuff that fell out of it, I guess I'd never searched it. All right, it's getting close, so I'm going to go ahead and get in here. think I'm gonna put one more trap if I got the stuff for it. That's all. I'm gonna save the rest for put it in repair, and we will get ready to repair things as needed. Keep them from getting in here. They can't climb over the walls, but if you get in this corner, like if you like up here, there's a little ledge. They will climb the wall and go there, go around and drop in. So your best bet, stay in here and just kind of work your way through, you know, repairing things. All right, pick it up when the horde starts. Should be starting any minute. Oh, so here it starts. Get it in repair. Yeah, they come and they get manhandled. Lead them around. They're getting killed by the traps. You got to pay attention. Keep. What's wrong with it? Doesn't look like they're doing any damage to anything, so that's good. Stay away from the corners, stay away from... They come from all directions. It's basically, if you built your defenses right, you'll survive the night, so... Go ahead and send out the fairy stuff. Do some damage. We got a little timer, so it counts down to when you can use her again. They will destroy the traps, and you can't reach them from in here, so you just kind of do as much as you can with the stuff where you can, you know. Keep an eye, make sure nothing's getting they're not working their way over the cliffs, anything crazy. Can't reach it. It needs to be repaired, but I can't reach it. Need food and water. More food than water, or more water than food, I mean. Need some of these. Thought that was food. Use that for a little bit of food. We get a wave of where they're not here, and then they're going to start coming again. There they are. You can kind of lead them, so like if I want them to come over here, come stand over here, and they'll kind of path around. And, well, they get killed as they path it around, but it keeps them, like, there's some over there, but most of them are like heading over here. Again, once they make it to the traps, the gate, the walls themselves will actually take them down as well. So that's where I'm repairing. I'm going to repair the walls as they're breaking them down. Fireflies, huh? I didn't realize you could gather the fireflies. All right, that's it. And you get all this stuff, and you get a choice for making it through the night. So you have a stone fragment, which these are what you use to make it where you don't have to fight for the night. A lead ring, cheap accessory, hastily made from natural resources, and I'm gonna pick that one. I didn't look at the last one, but I want the ring just to see. All right. So let me look in here and what we can see what it does. It does range attack speed of 4%, and has an ornament slot. So for now, we'll put it there. And now we have a better weapon. We have a saber, even though we haven't really fought anything. And we have a longsword. So let's see, damage of 6, range attack 190. Damage of 6, range attack 190. So these are all the same, but they do wear down. And so rather than have to repair them, at least we have backups. Let's see what the fireflies are. The glowing bug. Okay. And they have sale prices, things like that. So it means we can find a trader or somebody to sell to. And for now, I'm just going to put stuff in here that I don't, pick up, so I'm not having a bunch of space here. Put this with this one. They need a quick drop. That way, when you want to put the same items, you can just do it instead of having to. I'm curious if there's a way, because once I used the, what you call it, once I used the liquid, the water bottles, it gave me empties. I wonder if there's a way to fill them if we just, or you're just, it is. See, these are the bigger ones, the Chuga stones, and these are the smaller ones. Can you add to that, or is it individual? So. We got more bones. I think you can make bone armor and stuff like that with them. Go ahead and put all this stuff. Let's recycle. Anyway, you get the gist. So that's our this game. Let me know what y'all think. It's called Ifsunsets, and right now it is free. I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't really play like a demo, but being free, it's kind of, and so being such a good game, I don't know. To me, it seems like it wouldn't be free, but I didn't see any options to buy it. So go give it a try. And let me know what y'all think of it. Till next time, guys, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know when future videos are coming out, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Later.